Hey Pirates, today's Friday, January 14th, 2022. I'm Emily and this is your Pirate TV. Emily Jubin.
Jada Riker.
Karen Martinez Vega. Good morning, Pirates. I'm Karen Martinez Vega.
And I'm Jada Riker.
And we're here to follow up on Incoming Freshman Night as held here at Port Charlotte High School on Wednesday. I'm glad to say that it was a very successful evening with many parents and their 8th grade students coming out to learn more about classes and activities, as well as meeting administration members, teachers, students, and club sponsors.
PCHS staff wants to thank everyone who took their time to come out to this exciting event and look forward to seeing our future pirate families next school year.
What are your thoughts on freshman orientation night?
Well, to be honest, we had a really good turnout. I was really excited to see all the new faces. I had a lot of good questions, so very much looking forward to these new Pirates coming on board next year.
It was a pretty good turnout. Lots of faces there that I got to see. I got to play band there.
I thought the night was very spectacular. I love seeing the kids, and I'm looking forward to them graduating in 2026 and being very successful while they're at Port Charlotte High School.
It was very fun to perform in front of everybody and see their excited faces into going into a high school year and seeing the new environment that they're going to come into. It was very fun. Yeah.
This is Karen Martinez Vega
And Jada Riker.
with Pirate TV.
With some school sports news, I'm Reagan McLeod.
And I'm Yame Bradley.
The Lady Pirates basketball had a strong win against Lakewood Ranch Wednesday night at home. Delaney Morris was top scorer with 16 points. The visiting team proved to be an aggressive opponent, but the Lady Pirates were able to overcome the tough defensive stance and put plenty of points on the board.
While the game was relatively close for the entire contest, the Lady Pirates never relinquished the lead and fought through to get the W. With a final score of 48-35, the team's next game is scheduled for tonight at home versus Vinicius. Come out and support your Lady Pirates.
Martin Luther King Jr. As you might know, this coming weekend is a 3-day one because we don't have school Monday. We're scheduled to have the day off as a way to celebrate Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. You may know the name, but what do you know about the man? Dr. King was an American Baptist minister and activist who became the most visible spokesman and leader in the civil rights movement of the 1960s. He participated in and led marches for blacks' rights to vote, desegregation, labor rights, and other basic civil rights. King's I Have a Dream speech would play an important role in helping pass the 1964 Civil Rights Act. Delivered in front of the Lincoln Monument in Washington, D.C., the speech became a defining moment in the struggle for civil rights and American history as a whole, and is often cited as one of the most inspirational speeches in living memory.
Rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day, even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
In 1964, he was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize for his efforts to further equality. The pivotal march he led from Selma, Alabama to Montgomery in 1965 would provide momentum for the passage later that year of the Voting Rights Act. On the 4th of April, 1968, Dr. King was planning another gathering in Washington, D.C. to be called the Poor People's Campaign when he was assassinated on the balcony of a motel in Memphis, Tennessee. That motel still stands and has been since preserved and turned into a civil rights museum. Even the tragedy of King's passing has become a reference point for historians and artists in years since. The memory of Dr. King was later even carved in stone, as a huge granite likeness of him was debuted not far from where he gave his most historic speech. Located in downtown Washington, D.C., the memorial honors Martin Luther King Jr.'s legacy and the struggle for freedom, equality, and justice.
That's it for today's broadcast. See you next time on the next edition of Pirate TV, the best news on the 7 seas. Thank you.
One man he resists. One man washed on an empty beach. One man